Happy Sunday, everybody. How's it going? I'm still trying to put the jigsaw puzzle back together. And we got most of the bed put up. I'll show you that tomorrow. I gotta go through the back and figure out my bags. Hold on, let's get that out of the way so I can move over here for 2 minutes and say, hey, how's it going? Gotta be ruthless with the clothing. So that's what I'm down to. And you know how hard that is, right? Now most of the stuff in the front, I had to rearrange my rack. It stuck out a little too far. You gotta live with stuff for a couple of days before you think stuff is permanent. So the rack was too long for the back and a little too heavy with what I need to store back here. So the rack itself weighs a lot before I even put stuff on it. And I don't want to overload the shocks because now I'm back here. Weight distribution and fitting stuff back in the van is a whole episode on its own. And I'm not videotaping that because sometimes really bad words come out your mouth. So I'll take breaks in between. But I realized what I wanted to do wouldn't work, and then getting around the rack, I scratched myself twice on the bolts. And having to get a tetanus shot is no fun. I went through that once in 2015, and I'm never doing that again. Oh my God, that's one of the worst weeks of your life, is getting a tetanus shot. So, plus it was wobbling. I was having a hard time. I tried tying it up, and no matter how I tried to anchor it to the driver's seat, it was so heavy. It was just moving. It was just moving, and I was afraid the fridge is going to come flying off. And you don't want an entire refrigerator with about that much ice water in it all over the floor. No. So I think what I'm doing is putting the fridge back on this side again, right here. If you can see it underneath here. Okay, leave my camping, my refrigerator, my stove this way, and up front where I had the rack right there, I'm gonna put these guys over there behind the driver's seat. That's actually where they were in the beginning. And I think that's... Sorry, I got you in the cup holder and the arm thing. I think that'll be my best bet, because I can put the food in those and keep most of the clothes in the cubes. I have 2 storage boxes, those black with the yellow from Home Depot. That'll be in the back. And I still have underneath in that bathtub to have access. So if I keep that lightweight and keep all the cans and the heavy stuff in the 3-drawer dresser that I can attach to the seat, that doesn't go anywhere. I think that's what I gotta do. And it's upsetting because I like the rack, I like the storage underneath it. It's just I can't keep it from moving around, and what I have to do to actually level it out is, it looks bad. You know what I mean? It looks messy. And I'm trying not to be messy, and did such a nice job with those rugs and the floor mats in the front. Well, everything's in the front that I pulled out of the back. That's all garbage. Garbage, more garbage up there. And they look too nice. So I didn't want to have to prop up a whole bunch of stuff underneath it to level it out. You know, it looks funny. I tried it, and it just doesn't look nice. So I know beauty over function, but gotta be ruthless with stuff. I got some nice new things at the thrift store here, that church thrift store. Really nice. Well, that I had, but I got these, and nice little lightweight tops for the summer breezy, like a sheet, bed sheet stuff. Okay, like you see through it. Ooh. So quick cover-ups for getting in and out of the van, but I'm trying to get rid of probably most of the winter stuff, except for my sweaters. I'll keep those, but the sweatpants, they're gonna go. One season use, they're $5 out the door. They're also too bulky. So I got one, my fuzzy fleece sets, and another sweatshirt. So I'll keep that stuff because it is, if you can't tell, it's hot. And it is humid. It is humid. It's like a steamy shower. Hey, rope, look what you find when you open stuff, right? So I'm down to one big bag. Hey, I found my pants. See, when you open stuff, you find things. So I'm trying to be ruthless and just keep a couple of things, because it does get chilly at night in the summer. I get cold too, you know, I'm running a fever, and when it goes down to 90, from 90 down to, 60 at night, even from 90 to 70, that's a 20-degree drop with a 15 to 25 mile an hour wind at the beach. It gets cold at night, it's just the temperature drop from sweating to now, 60, 70 degrees. It gets chilly. I know we look like kooks running around at 70 degrees with a sweatshirt on at night, but when it's 100 degrees all day, that 20-degree drop means a lot, and I think I'm getting there. So tomorrow we'll be sorting through the clothes, deciding what to keep, putting in the dresser drawers, and figuring out what, like, the canned goods and stuff that, like, to keep my emergency supply. Those drawers are better suited for food and the cans, because clothes can just, smush up, and you can stick these anywhere. So taking up one whole container just for the food, it wasn't even going to fill it. So put all the food in the bottom drawer, all the cans, to keep it weighted down and based in, so I can wrap it around the bottom a little easier. And also, if I have to, if the bed isn't going to be, like, that much long enough, I can put my feet up on the dresser, just put a pillow and extend the bed right on to the 3-drawer dresser. I still got to even out a little bit. You see, we're kind of leaning a little bit. So I got to grab a couple of pine shelves, put one under the bed. I'm not too worried about this stuff being catty corner. It's not too bad. I've kind of straightened it out. And this is back probably to my original design from when I first got the van in April of 22. So I think this is going to work. And I only had one pillowcase. And when I went back to the store, they had another pillow. They had the other pillow. It was somewhere else in the store. They were using it for decorations on another chair. So I took the pillowcase and made a matching curtain on the window. I don't know, I think that looks pretty good. I think so. So at least it matches from the bed to the curtain to the door, and it's got that pretty pattern on the back, so, and the little bow ties. So nobody's really going to see that, and that's the door that's staying. And yeah, this is because I got wet hair and no makeup. No mas today. What are we up to? I'm trying to keep it slow. I'm having such a hard time with cell phone service, and I've been listening to a lot of people who have come here. There's what's her name? Lulu's Way. She's a Irish broad from Boston, and I say broad because she's a broad. I love this woman. She don't mince words. She's real Irish. Real Irish. Reminds me of my grandmother. You ever want to know what my grandma is like? Go watch Lulu's Way. Now you know what's wrong with me. But yeah, they're all here. And it's a steamer today. It's a steam bath. It's cloudy but very humid because all those storms are going over Florida and up, and they got horrible night of tornadoes and things going on. It's been awful through, what is that, Arkansas, Alabama, parts of Georgia. I was watching the storm chase guys all night, and say some prayers. Those tornadoes leave those poor people alone after they just got flooded out. Now they got mudslides. It's a disaster. California and North Carolina are kind of looking the same the last couple of days. It's awful, you know. So let's say some prayers for the poor people in California getting flooded out. And those poor souls up in North Carolina still in tents getting mudslided out, you know. It's a mess. Everything's a mess. But let's say some prayers for these poor peeps. I was trying not to complain. I was getting cranky before, and I said, you know, you could be a little farther north. You know what I mean? Stop bitching. So, I love this pillow. It's so pretty. So, that's what I'm doing today and tomorrow, little bits at a time. It's supposed to cool off to about 70, which would be lovely. That's going to be like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So, I'm just trying to get a jump start. Well, it's very windy out here. I don't even know what time it is. Probably around 12 o'clock now. I started about an hour or so ago. So, that's what we're doing today. Spring, summer, fall, pre-spring cleaning. How's that? Hope everybody had a great Valentine's Day. And you still got weekend. You know, if you have Monday off, hey, one more day to be romantic, right? So go get that half price off candy. Although I was in the store yesterday and it wasn't half price because it's Valentine's Day weekend. So when you're looking for the half price stuff, that'll be on Tuesday, guaranteed. And we are mobbed. We are mobbed. Everybody's running away, coming down here. We got a lot of people from Texas, a lot of Georgias, and a lot of Carolinas here. Everybody's come down to stay with their family down here. I feel sorry. I feel so bad for those people. And, you know, they're getting somewhere, but then to get a second hit like this, you know, I know the feeling, you know. That back-to-back hurricane wiped out my house and got a lot of feelings for those people. So, I hope you have a lovely Sunday. No more football. Oh my God. But there is spring training down here. All the baseballs just came down. Players, excuse me. And so yeah, everybody's crowding down and showing up. And this will probably be my last stint in a campground. That's why I'm stretching it out as long as possible. Okay? Because after this, I probably got another maybe 10 days. They're trying to be kind and give me a break. But I think in 10 days, someone's coming for like 6 months. So, I really have bad hiccups today. Sorry, everybody. So that's what's happening. I'm going to take a lunch break. I'm starting to get a little hungry. And I'm going to make a little turkey sandwich. And that's what's happening from the big puzzle. The big puzzle. My giant jigsaw puzzle. So, wrangling stuff back in. I'm almost done. This is the hardest part. Is throwing all your crap out, you know? But clothes are clothes and I can get them. There's always Goodwill. And more thrift stores. So, I'm going to be ruthless. I'm going to try. You ladies know how hard this is. But I'm down to only 6 pairs of shoes. That's not bad. I had found a brand new pair of Nike sneakers. I had went back. I check every week at that thrift store because she gets new donations every week. So I found a brand new pair of Nike sneakers for $4.50. A little pair of sandals. They were $3. Then you'll see all that later. And got rid of some of the other stuff. So 6 pairs of shoes is all you need in Florida. Trust me. Actually, you only need 3 pairs. pair of sneakers, a pair of dress shoes, and another pair of flip-flops. And maybe boots, something to walk through the mud in the rain. The rainy season is coming. So I'm trying to get everything accordingly, and I think having the plastic stuff up front near where I'm going to have the open window in case it rains. You know, we get those crazy thunderstorms that just all of a sudden it's beautiful sunny. You're sitting in your van, and next thing you know, all hell breaks loose while you're sitting here doing nothing. So yeah, sorting out garbage, throwing out clothes, trying not to cry. But yeah, I think I did a pretty good job. It's almost done. I keep telling myself I'm almost done. You're almost done. You're never done. There's never an end. You're always moving something or somewhere. I don't know. It's a thing. You always think you can come up with a better arrangement. And then eventually, 3 years later, you go back to your original design, which was the best. I tried different things, but this gives me more room. And the better the room, the cleaner the space. You know. Sounds good, doesn't it? Have a great day. I will see you probably Monday night. I got a lot to sort out tomorrow. And so Monday night, Tuesday morning, and then for March I'll go back and we'll start doing the live streams in about 2 weeks again, okay? I needed a break. I've been reading the comments, and people have been very kind. Thank you very much, and welcome to the group. We call this group therapy most of the time. There's a new woman from the UK, and her name just escaped me, and I'm sorry. She wrote me a lovely comment. I wrote her one about that long back, and love to you across the pond, woman. Okay, you take it easy, keep the faith, and remember, shit could be worse. You know what I mean? I try to keep that in mind while I'm complaining, but I'm lucky I got what I got. You know what I mean? And I wasn't left with nothing, you know? So, keep the faith over there in UK, and I wish we could get you over here. We'll have a spot. We'll find a spot for you and get you out of there. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for watching. Hit that like button. Nobody ever hits the like button. I know everybody's complaining about it. So I don't know if everybody's hitting the like button and it's just not sticking. Because I know some people's videos, you go to hit the like button and you can't. It's like, what are they, full of likes? I don't think so. So something's up. And also something's up with our phone and our internet connections. Our cell phones, everything's acting up down here. All the new people who've been driving in, that's where I was getting to that. Everybody's going to Lulu's for her meetup for the summer thing. And everybody driving down was having problems once they hit Florida with their internet service. So, but we got a lot going on. We got a new president back again in town. And I think a lot when he's flying back and forth, or right before he takes off to come down here, I think they dumbed down the cell phones, you know what I mean? We did that in New York. It's just been a while since I had to deal with important people flying in and out of New York and you having no cell phone service. They have to do that. Just in case people are doing bad things with cell phones and beepers, you know? So, once again, have a great day. I gotta cut this off or we're never gonna get it up. What are we up to? I think it's 10 minutes or 19. One or the other. I ain't got my glasses. They're up there somewhere. I'm not going to look for them. Have a great day, everybody. I'll see you either tomorrow night or Tuesday. Okay, guys? And then 2 weeks, we'll go back to some live streaming. And have a lovely day. And, yeah. I got my nativity. That sucker ain't going nowhere. I actually picked this up, buy this. Alien tape. Get some. This is the most amazing stuff on the planet. The only problem is trying to get it off of stuff, you know? Once you stick it somewhere, you better like where you stuck it, because it's kind of hard to get it off. Have a great weekend. Monday, Tuesday, probably Tuesday. Have a great day, everybody. From the giant jigsaw puzzle that is my life. Hashtag van life. Bye, everybody.